What's up, it's me, Peekabird25 here, and today I have some news coming straight from Six Flags Great America. If you haven't heard already, then listen up closely. The thing is that I follow Great America on Facebook, I saw it, checked out their website in regards to all this news, and I'm not particularly happy, honestly. I mean, you could tell it's Great America, Goliath, the RMC, X-Flight, there's no other thing there, Justice League, New. Yeah, this is Great America for sure. The big easy balloons up here. But I'll stop proving the fact that it's Great America. Virtual reality is coming to Raging Bull. That is the headline. This changes everything according to them. New way to ride the bull, paired with the tallest, steepest, longest coaster in the park. Fan favorite since 1999. Challenging, this is enough of a feat. 202 feet, 207-foot drop. One even more thrill, perfect for you. Put on Samsung Gear VR powered by Oculus and get transported to a whole nother world. And it's perfect synchrony to Raging Bull's twists, hot turns, and drops. Climb the lift hill if you want ready to take off on a mission. Interact the elements until you last click the lift and the drop begins. High banking turns, 70 miles per hour. You can't miss this. I mean, that's Raging Bull. That's VR. I mean, I don't know how they got these photos already. Are these like beta testers? Or is this like copy pasting VR headsets on the people things perfectly? I'm not a Photoshop expert, but I don't think they've done beta tests for this yet. I think they're still developing things. But here I'm going to keep up. I'm going to put my thoughts into this basically. I am not happy about this. I'm not. Just putting that honestly. I already seen VR on 2 coasters already, and both of them have been ruined. Daredevil Dive, a personal favorite of mine, in the top 20 coasters that I've ever ridden, got VR first. It was impressive, I admit, but we saw how Six Flags did, how Six Flags handled this. And I wasn't impressed, a lot of people weren't impressed. Then the VR for the Ninja came out, and that was just a questionable decision right there. The roughness of the Ninja paired up with unsynchronized, terrible graphics VR. I mean, yeah, it literally looks like a high school student with a year-long project and a motive was trying to sync up a VR project with graphic design into a freaking high twists and turns, perfect synchronization roller coaster. It just doesn't work. These graphics are terrible, the buildings are freaking rectangular prisms, and everything just looks blocky. And it's basic, there's barely any interaction whatsoever. It's honestly disappointment. And pairing it up with Raging Bull, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, the layout's definitely one of the best for the park, but this honestly, it almost ruined the ride for me. I love Raging Bull and all that. I love this ride to pieces. It's the reason I go to Great America, like one of the biggest reasons I go to Great America as much as possible. Raging Bull is personally my favorite coaster there, and my 6th favorite coaster of all time. So it's still the same from last year. The other things have changed. So yeah, let me just say I have a few problems with this. One, it's Six Flags VR. I already covered this. It's unsynchronized. It's terrible graphics, and it's honestly not a thing. It's honestly not a good thing. It's honestly not quality. 2, we don't have a theme for this yet. It just says Raging Bull Virtual Reality Coaster. I don't know if this is going to be a new theme, like the Southerners, or if it's going to be another freaking new revolution. My guess is on the latter, because Six Flags has been doing everything possible just to do everything with the new revolution. I mean, we got the new revolution's new revolution, the new revolution on the Ninja, the new revolution on Daredevil Dive. Got the new revolution coming up for like Steam Demon, maybe like another one or so. It's honestly, there's too many new revolutions. I'd love to see an original theme, like you're blasting outlaws in the South, but then again, it doesn't really give the flying sensation. My guess is that it's going to be another new revolution VR. That is my guess. Six Flags loves using the same things over and over and over again. Batman the Ride, Justice League, Super Loops. Just do the same thing every year and it works. I mean, it kind of bothers me, but it's Six Flags. I gotta get used to this. And also, one of my biggest gripes about this is the efficiency Raging Bull has 36 people per train. 36 people need, at the most, need VR headgear synchronized in power to the VR headsets and then dispatching. It will take several minutes to load these people. Just if everyone wants VR, it'll take several minutes to load them all up. The efficiency that I once praised for Raging Bull will be ruined. Goliath will have better efficiency than that. I mean, it's just, no. It's a B&M Hyper. These things are supposed to be really quick to dispatch. You just need to hold on the clamshell lap bar, get everyone in, and you're off. And still, Six Flags screws up the operation in the first place. I've seen they run 3 trains, 2 of them are stacked, and 1 of them are loading half the time. And now we're going to have... Now, I've been stacked on Raging Bull for 5 minutes at a time. I predict here that I can get stacked for 10 plus minutes at a time with this going on. I just might stop riding this for a moment. It's really sad, but I might stop riding it for the year until VR falls on its back dead. I am not happy with this. I'm completely dissatisfied. I am disappointed that they bring something here. Was it fan demand? I mean, this coaster enthusiasts, we can all agree. This is a disappointment. VR was a huge disappointment. It's the most controversial thing. I really hope this whole fad drops out by like 2018 or sooner. 27. I'd like to see all Six Flags VR coasters be dead by 2017. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but that will just restore the original quality of the coasters. It's just not a good expansion. It's not a good thing. I'm running out of things to say, honestly. But yeah, we got facts here, but that's like, this is basically facts on the coaster. Boom. And then they got a little picture here featuring the layout and things here. Just all this. Facts about Raging Bull. You cannot use the VR if you're 12 and under. Let's go back. News releases. I think there's no videos yet. It's just, this is the virtual reality. It's going to be... Yeah, more same things. Entirely different world, yeah. And just all that. Wow, 65 degrees? It's not 65 degrees. I didn't think that was 65 degree drop. I feel like 80. Images. They see images of the incredible Raging Bull itself. I mean, I love Raging Bull and all, but... I mean, I don't really... And POV or B-rolls... I mean, this is probably the B-roll right here. This is basically just a thing. And video not found, that's probably going to be a POV eventually. I know this is just a recent development, but I honestly am very disappointed in Six Flags. VR is something that should never be touched by coasters. Because it's too much cost. It's too much things lost for very little gain. If you're going to make VR, at least make it quality. Then it kind of redeems itself. And now we got, I mean, I don't know what Galactica's VR looks like, but I'm pretty confident that it's more quality than this. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't researched Galactica ever since, because I was hyped for Galactica a bit. I loved Air because of that lie to fly element from B&M, but I was kind of hyped. I was hyped for Air. I was kind of hyped for Galactica. It's basically that. I mean, still, this is an optional thing. This is optional. Just that's another thing I need to get out of the way. This VR headset is optional. I'm probably going to do it once and never again. Because I'm just disappointed in this. I probably need to lighten up a bit. I probably need to lighten up a bit. Just all that stuff in there. But no, I'm outraged by the fact that just Raging Bull, they're taking one of my favorite coasters and borderline defacing it with VR. Who knows? We can see a new change in the name. Who knows? Raging Bull can be renamed the New Revolution. Like the other two that have come before it. Or, like, I know that Six Flags loves to list these VR coasters as a separate coaster. It's not. A VR on a coaster versus just riding the coaster raw is still one credit. VR is just a little gimmick. Anyway, guys, I think I want to end it off here. I'm just getting kind of frustrated with all this. Just, honestly, I'm kind of frustrated with all this. I really hope that this Raging Bull VR, or the VR in general, just doesn't last long. There's too much sacrifices for that. I'm pretty sure Superman VR for New England opened up recently, and I heard that the line was like 6 hours when it should have been like 2. I don't know. I wasn't there, but yeah, this is honestly, I'm not hyped for this at all. I'm disappointed, I'm angry, I'm outraged. Just keep my bull as is. Coming from the Matador of Illinois itself, or at least I'm the self-proclaimed one, because, that's what I like to do. I've gotten hundreds of rides in this in my lifetime. But anyway, guys, this has been PeekABar25. This has been just basically a rant video. If you're still tuning in, boom. Thank you for tolerating all my stuttering and all my blind rage and very little justified things. I feel like I brought a few good points. But yeah, I'll be going to Cedar Point in 4 days from now. The next video I'll have will be a big project that I've been working on. Cedar Point will be involved in its first park battle. And I need more in the field research before I put it up. It'll probably be up Monday, the 20th or so. Monday the 20th or Wednesday the 22nd. I hope to get it up by then. I'll have all the research I need. I already got the PowerPoint mostly done with the rides because I remember them and I remember seeing them and I know a lot about them. But yeah, Park Battle coming up in a few days. First one since Great America Fiesta Texas. It's my biggest one yet. And just get hyped, guys. And I'll come back with lots of content for that. Maybe the next video after the Cedar Point versus what undetermined. Actually, it is determined. I'm not telling you guys. Park Battle. Then I'll probably put up a Valravin review if I get on it. Because I know that's probably a fresh market. It's got to stay hype. I'm making this too long, guys. I think just for VR complaining, I'm putting up too much self-promotion. But anyway, guys, I think this has been enough. I'm tuning out. I need a soda. I need something. I need to pick me up after all this disappointment. Yeah. So, sorry to end on a sour note, but anyway, guys, I wish you all peace.